Okay, so we're holding Tanya, and we're learning about how how Hashem created separate entities and subjects that could submit themselves to Hashem, so separate existence. But although they've been created and they consider themselves separate entities, Hashem really doesn't consider them separate entities, because nothing in this world could affect God. In other words, God's infinite and He's above anything, and nothing could have a struggle against Hashem. Let's see inside. This is what it says in the Zohar, in the Tikkunim, number 57, describing God. The last asar ponim minay, that there's nowhere where God is not. Not in the upper world and not in the lower world. So it says there's nowhere in the upper worlds or in the lower worlds where Hashem doesn't exist. God's everywhere. Meaning to say that God exists even in the world that's God's hidden from us. It's not hidden from Him. The fact that Hashem created the world as an independent existence did not affect Hashem. Uberai Mehemna, and also in the portion of Zohar called Rai Mehemna, Parshas Pinchas, the Torah portion for Pinchas. Here's how it describes at length, and it's interesting how it describes Hashem. Yutafis b'kulo, He grasps all, the less man the toughest thing, and nobody grabs Him. Hashem grabs all, and nobody grabs Him. Meaning, we're under Hashem's grabbing, but nothing grabs Hashem, nothing causes an effect on Hashem. He surrounds all worlds. Hashem's around everything. Nobody could get out and away from Hashem's existence. Everything is within Hashem. And He fills all the worlds. Hashem binds one thing to a next, upper with lower. Everything that's connected. I'm going to say, even with how the world's made up of 4 elements, water, air, the reason that they're able to bond and connect is because Hashem is connecting everything. There's no closeness of those 4 elements of the Kutshabrichu, only when Hashem is within them. Anything that happens, Hashem is making it happen. Hashem is grabbing everything exists within Him, but nothing is grabbing Him. This is the words of this piece of the Zohar. And he wants to say, what does he mean to say? Less man the toughest bay, nothing grabs Hashem, nothing affects Hashem. Because there is, first of all, nothing could grasp God, meaning nothing, even the highest levels cannot understand Hashem. The fact is, they work within physical limitations of the mind, that Hashem is beyond them all. The highest, the most hidden things from us, Hashem is even hidden from them. In the essence of Hashem's oneness. Because of the scheme of the that Hashem is hidden from all hidden, even things that are much deeper and hidden from us, Hashem is hidden from them. And no one can grasp Hashem at all. Nobody's aids the ability to grasp and affect Hashem. We know of God, but we can't affect God in any way. And even in the lower world, although we say that Hashem exists everywhere, also down here in the lower world, it's not similar to the way a soul of the human being is in his body. Why? Because when a soul makes the body alive, right? The body's dead if it doesn't have a soul. The soul gets caught up. It makes the body alive, but guess what? Even though it's giving to the body, it's caught up in the experience of the body. The soul is so close to the body that not just is it making the body live, it feels the pain that the body has. So by giving, when you give, you're also affected by who you're giving to. A lot of times you get caught up in the person you're giving to, and sometimes it hurts you back. A lot of times they say, you do a favor, get ready to be hurt by it. So even when someone's giving someone else, they're still bonded and connected to who they're giving to, and they get affected by who you're giving to, even though the one giving. So when the soul is making our body live, when the body gets burnt or gets cold or gets hurt, gets a wound, the soul feels it. So when you're very close to something, even though you're the one giving to that thing, you're still affected by it. Because however, by Hashem, even though Hashem is creating and existing anywhere, It doesn't get any, Hashem's not affected by any changes in this world. Makayitz, whether the world's in a time of summer, l'chayr for winter, day or night, Hashem sees it, is in it all, but he's magically not affected by it. I'm almost done. By Hashem, no dark is too dark. Everything is light and day is the same. Because although Hashem's making and creating the world, he's not limited by it and caught up in it. Like even though Hashem is filling up them all. And that's the miracle of what the chapter 7 is trying to bring out, that Hashem created everything and makes everything and gives everything life. But at the same time, Hashem is the miracle that Hashem himself is not affected. So we believe, as the Alter Rebbe started off saying, others believe that when Hashem created the world and he hid himself, he literally hid himself. There was a change in Hashem. But the Alter Rebbe is trying to bring out that is incorrect. The whole experience that we exist as independent existence is only from our perception. Never ever did it have any effect on Hashem, the creator of the world. And that is the end of today's Tanya. Any questions or comments, my friends, on today's Tanya?